Assalamu alaikum, Nadeem Naik, Straight Talks for United Kashmir. 2 years, believe it or not. This month, 2 years ago, I started coming here every Friday. But this is in pale in comparison to what my Kashmiri nation is suffering under siege by the Prime Minister Modi's government. This has to change. How do we change? Well, there are two ways to change this scenario, that the Kashmiri nation becomes independent. Before I share that with you, my views again, I'll keep calm when my Kashmir is free, and free Kashmir now. Free Kashmir. This is what really gets me, is the stop genocide, free Kashmir. Now it's 73 years of brutality. We have been going on for a long time. People, when I come here, I've become a familiar face on this block here. And all too familiar, the facade of the hypocritic government of India. Their flagpole is gone, the flag is gone, and one day, because of what they are doing, the atrocities being committed of my Kashmiri nation, women being raped, children being kidnapped, and people's eyes being blinded by the pellet guns. Where is all the decent human beings who claim to be that we are in a civilized world? India is definitely not. It's an act of a Satan. And I know my decent Indian friends, they understand here and everywhere else in the world, even in India for that matter, that peace can only come about by peaceful means, unless you use the barrel of a gun. And that costs lives. As a peace activist, I detest that. I will never advocate such a thing. But is that the only way to resort to what my Kashmiri nation is facing? I don't have an answer for that. I do not know how the circumstances will turn, because it has been 73 long years. Look at my effort here, coming here every Friday to let these people know, the Indian government, that I will not stop. I will bring a peaceful resolution to this here. Detesting what we have is the way they harass my people here. Indian Consulate General. What does this mean? I call it a tombstone. That's the way I look at it. We have to resolve this peacefully. Patience is running thin. At one point, I do not know. I don't have a crystal ball that if it will come through aggressive means for peaceful resolution. Why people want to make other people their slaves? I have never understood that. I simply can't understand that. When people want freedom, when people want to live their own life, a God-given right, then why are the other people usurping their rights? Why is it that they have to control the other people? Have we not learned through history? Don't we know that slavery is a forbidden act? And what is happening to my Kashmiri nation, held under siege by the Indian government, it is slavery. It is another word of caging the people. It is not giving their rights. That's what slaves were never given their rights. They have to fight for it. How do we fight this? We will have to fight the diabolic government of India, one way or the other. This is one way that I bring it to the people's attention, and I've been doing it for the past 2 years. I will encourage each one, whoever watches this video, and share with others, that let us press India and let us tell them that we are not going to give up. We are people whose will are stronger than ever before. The longer it takes, the harder we get in our resolve. And I believe and I pray one day we will resolve this peacefully. Please spread this message around the world, and especially pressing the nations that there has to be a peaceful resolution to this here. This cannot go on forever. This is unacceptable that people live in slavery. People live in those dire conditions which you and I may not be even accustomed to. We live in a beautiful democratic country in the world. The leading nation in the whole world is the good old USA. But what have these Indians learned? That clearly shows the hypocrisy. I urge the decent Indians to wake up, and if they have a soul, ignite it. And let the other Indians know that we have to resolve this peacefully and now. We are coming. We are coming to make Kashmir free. And the Kashmir is rising and will rise. Thank you, and God bless you.